The age-old question dating back to 2011, did the White Enderman ever really exist? Does the creepypasta story actually have some truth behind it? And did PewDiePie capture evidence of a White Enderman? And can you see this phenomenon in your game today? Watch the full video to find out. On July 2019, PewDiePie posted a video called I Found the End of Minecraft Part 18. In that video, a figure on the side of the screen can be seen walking around. People soon decided that it was the White Enderman, but as you can see here, it was not. It was just a skeleton. But why did people even jump to that conclusion in the first place? Did White Endermen actually exist? The simple answer is yes. In 1.8.1 beta they did. Here is some of the first recorded footage of them. So I went back into the 10-year-old Minecraft forums to see if I could find this White Enderman for myself. I went into 1.8.1 and did everything that they said was causing the glitch. I even started my own survival world. After many hours of searching, I was never able to find it, which means Mojang must have patched it or I missed it. But if you can find it, then tweet at me. Is the creepypasta story somewhat true? For those who don't know what the creepypasta story is, I'll give you a quick rundown. Basically, a guy went into the stronghold, he heard an enderman die, he then walked down a hole and saw two black endermen and a white enderman at the end, with purple eyes. He tried to kill it, but it took no damage. He ran home with the white enderman chasing him, only to see his house was full of TNT. He saw the white enderman coming at him from behind. Funny moment. So he jumped into the water knowing that the enderman can't swim. The enderman then got in the water and floated after him, and then killed him. When he tried to respawn, the title screen said that he had been banned. He got off the computer and went to bed. Now, does any of this relate back to the 2011 sightings, or is this just a new 1.16 breed? Let's just say we ignore the whole blowing up the house and the player being banned part. If we ignore all that, kind of. In 1.8.1, the Enderman was sometimes invincible, obviously white, and they did seem to occur more in strongholds. But the big thing to point out here is the eyes. The eyes in the story are purple, but in 1.8.1 they are green, so it's actually kind of weird. If the person that wrote this knew about when the White Enderman actually existed, it would kind of make sense. But if they didn't, it just has to be a big coincidence, alright? Sorry to interrupt you, but if you could consider subscribing, think of it as a bet. I spend hours trying to entertain you, and you watch my 10-minute videos. Can you get the White Enderman into your game? Yes, you can, using this command to make it invincible, as well as using the texture pack in the description to actually make it white. You will find the experience is very surreal and super cool. After a lot of digging, I did find a Reddit post in 1.16 that shows a legitimate White Enderman, but this was because the guy was using Luna Client and it was bugged at the time. I also thought that I would just quickly share some of the comments in the description of this photo on Reddit. I think I'm finished the video, but I go into Reddit and I'm scrolling down through these comments and I see this comment. Now, I would never have noticed it at the time, but it turns out that this comment also has a bit of backstory. And yes, there was a white spider at one point, but that's a whole other story. That's actually quite similar to this one.